spin you've got there. And it over.
Over here! Get him! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! It's over! Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal? Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that, which means we owe the law. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? Lady Karen.
I noticed you. So, what'll teach me for treating you? Oh, now it's... You can, aye. In...
Ah, were you able to...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You point... Lady...
Ah. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill...
About how...
The Fenrir of legend served she... And while the...
What do you suggest?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one... I consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served... And that one can, but... And if I am not mistaken...
There's two.
Got the glass.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again. It's all right.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gift? Oh, my.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the hideaway's debt and to...
I thought you might finally tell Otto he can keep his baubles. The man owes me nothing, nor does the My contribution to the restoration effort was made...
You... I'd like to do the same. And for... Otto.
Long ago, and I don't have this... And...
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us. Goat. So...
Oh, but she threw it right back in my face, in fact.
I'm sure you were attacked.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Go tell. Would you prefer...
Mom, but...
Of course. Surely...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader mightn't... Might be I already have a buyer in mind. You won't...
Not...
I hear you ended up thanks to this. I sometimes wonder why.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then?
I've seen that before.
Yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit.
I knew so little about
Most
Martha and the Dame. Both seem to have... How long?
before he died. Back he was equipment. That was before fate stepped in. The man I couldn't. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening, and it threw. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Blackthorn.
Not really, no.
This won't take. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. And you might still be doubting your craft. Even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Perhaps sharing.
That bastard's still, you've got a keen eye out. He's just, well...
And that was?
A sword. And not the metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck, you could slice a man.
So that's what's troubling.
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting.
And if you knew how to, we could arm the curse breakers with even better...
That's about a sight.
I'll see what I can... Sharp a sword and we can...
Well,
Thank you. You're looking well.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after it.
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find...
Little wonder. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people in my client? Suppose you're not likely. Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmeckian blow. And his Oh.
I appreciate... People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The St. Drake's family's gone.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friend's pockets might be.
We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
Yeah. You. Listen. I've got this theory. The fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed.
Please. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's...
Radim! Get...
Very good. Would you mind stepping outside?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any...
That? Oh, no. That's just... He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also...
I don't suppose a certain blade, a single-edged sword.
Ah, you know...
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage.
You have but to state it. You are...
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I don't suppose...
I did...
That will be...
Farewell.
Come on.
skull.
Got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Slow. This must be Ignat. Nothing seems to be all right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the up and is used, they believe. No combat should ever exceed. Each sword is made for that one. There's a brutal.
But how do they hone such an...
Why, they use whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. But it is the final stone which lends a mineral quite foreign. And that is why when it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly... Take this. The very stone of which I spoke, and a far more...
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
I am locked in... I am... Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial... Farewell, Wyvern, may I... Ready?
I think his lordship is rather taken with... Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find some now. Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree.
You learned something about...
I did better than...
A whetstone?
Yes. But not...
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on one hit, and might not be so bad if all you ever fought. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be...
Even so, is there...
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to... Nah. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much. But finishing our blades with a whetstone, and what's fine, just him. I won't...
I'm sure the curse breakers will beat it. Just...
Hey. Thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Back, are ya? Not saying Fordian, do you? That it? Fine.
Crystal too.